Hi, Dan Wisdom here with Wisdom Real Estate, here to give you the info you need on inspections. So the first thing you need to know on inspections is you need to treat it like a showing. You want your home in showing condition because the contracts are totally written in favor of the buyer. So if they came and the home was like looking amazing and then they come to the inspection and stuff's laying all over, they might have a different opinion and get some buyer's remorse and want to terminate the contract. So you want your home in the best show condition as possible for the inspection. Now the inspection itself is going to take right around 3 hours depending on the size of the house. Smaller houses will be a little bit less and larger houses a little bit more. If there's anything that you think the inspector would want to know or want to see, or if like the water shutoff is a hard place to find, we'll want to communicate that and make that as easy as possible for them. And now, what do you think the inspector's job is? They're going to be looking for all the possible things that they can find going on with the house. So, the inspection report, typically sellers aren't, excited to see what comes back on that. So just to prepare you, things that you may think are in perfectly working conditions may be flagged by the inspector. That doesn't mean that you have to, correct it. So the buyers get the inspection report and then they'll provide an inspection objection, which raises all their objections. And from that point, you can make a decision. You can agree to do all of the inspection items. You can say, nope, the house is as is, we're not going to do anything. Or what typically happens is, hey, we're willing to do this, but not this. So you want to think about those things. When we do get that report, what's not really fair for the buyer to ask is things that were readily apparent, when they had the showing. Like an example, hey, there's a stain on this carpet, so we want you to clean the carpet. No, because that was super obvious and we built that into the price. So I don't think that's a fair expectation. But having the HVAC systems in a safe working condition, things that they didn't necessarily see when they went under contract. And the last thing to think about is, rather than correcting the item, maybe offering a credit. That way you don't have to deal with it. The buyer can hire the professional of their choice, and there's no issues with the quality of work. On another note, if you choose not to offer a credit and go with doing some repairs, we just want to be very, very specific on the wording of any repairs you're willing to do, so there's no confusion by anybody what the expectations are. And then lastly, most buyers are going to want to see written receipts for the work completed. So please hang on to those so we can get those to the buyer. Thanks a lot.